So, if you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I don't do too many awareness walks. We started them a while ago, and then we kind of subsided them um, once we got going. I do them from time to time, and because I'm in a different location, and I actually have a nice little view because there's like water and everything. Beautiful water. Beautiful trees, but I also have to watch out for these ducks. They like to poo poo everywhere. So we are definitely watching where we step today. Hello, hello. I am tuning in from the great state of Florida, where I spent many a years, formative years of my youth. Yeah. Hello, hello. I actually feel like I want to sit under a tree. Oh, you know what? I'm going to sit right here. Hello. Eric! Did you? Hello, Eric. How are you? I am hiding underneath the tree. I've already started my walk. I'm maybe halfway through. But I said I'll sit down, put my feet in the grass. So there's a lot of ducks here. And so they have poo-pooed all over the sidewalk. So I would love to walk in the grass, but I'm sure there's enough poo-poo in there as well. So we're just gonna sit here for a second, and then we'll keep moving, looking at the waterfall. Yeah, just happy to be on a different platform, meaning a different space. Walking and seeing water. Because usually, what do we see? Nothing but trains. So yeah, this is nice. Hello, hello. Thank you, Eric. Hi, Delilah. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. Delilah, the lot been going on, girl. So how about, I want to say thank you to all of our new subscribers. Do you know we had 40 new subscribers last night? 41 actually. So congratulations and welcome to the family, all of our new subscribers. Delilah, I'm glad you're doing good. Yes, every night for the last 3 nights. 20, I think on Wednesday. This was Thursday. Okay, so maybe 20 on Tuesday, 20 on Wednesday, and 40 yesterday. Yeah, it's been a lot. Hello, Thobel. Is it Thobel? Am I saying that correctly? Hello, hello. Welcome. So if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:01 a.m. So we will also be on in about 12 hours this evening. I am currently in Jacksonville, Florida, where I grew up. So these are my roots. I grew up here. I wasn't born here, but I grew up here, and so came back to visit family. Is that an ant on my shoe? It is an ant on my shoe. Get off my shoe. Thank you. Okay. So when I see ants, I'm like, okay, it's time to move. They done found me. Let me take a little swig of my water really quick, and then we're gonna get on. Hello, Anton. Hello, Nick. Hello, Jello. Hey, Jimmy. Hello, hello. Ah, hold on. All right. Let us go. Rob came in last night. Telling Rob was in, and I didn't even see him until somebody else said something. I said, oh, let me tell you, Delilah, the chat be going fast now. It's hard for me to keep up now. Gavin! Oh my God, Gavin! Hey, Gavin! Okay, listen, cause you know I brought you up last night, so I must have summoned you. You must have heard me, because I said, wait a minute. Gavin had a birthday. Gavin said he was out of town. I said, how is him and Miss Lady doing? I need to know. And then here you are today. So I'm very happy. Happy birthday. I think you already had your birthday. So happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Doesn't my screen. That's good. The chat goes fast. It means you're growing. Yes. Gavin, we had 40 new subscribers last night. Hello, David. How are you? How are you? Yeah. To Macau. Yes. And how is Miss Rain doing? How was the trip? Did you enjoy yourself? Hello, cool kid. Yep. I haven't checked today what our numbers are. But last night we needed 95 people before I went live, so I'm not sure. People coming now. Yes. Rain didn't want to leave. Oh, I'm sure she didn't. Oh gosh. Oh man. I'm so happy for y'all. I really am. I am so happy for y'all. I know you're making her feel like a princess, and I love that for her. I think all women should feel like princesses, and I appreciate you for doing that for her. We had a penthouse suite. Ooh-wee. Some of the best food ever. I've never eaten some. Now, Gavin, when you get back, or if you're back now, go get you a cleanse. Cleanse out that gut, because a lot of that stuff has some buggies in it. And I mean that just everywhere, but in general. But sometimes our stomachs are a little, overseas stuff. But yeah, just cleanse out. Black seed oil or some cherry plums are good for that too, by the way. I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but they're like a mix of cherry and a plum. They're delicious. They're sweet. You can get them at Publix or Walmart, I think. But 5 of them bad boys, and you're going to the bathroom in like an hour. So those are my favorite. The chat goes too fast, and I won't be noticed. Oh, you are noticed, cool kid. Hello, Ken. Finger style. Delilah. Check. Yeah, I am. We got some kind of mushroom water. Rain has been packing my lunches. Oh. Okay, so have y'all left yet, or y'all about to leave? She's been packing her lunches with it. Hello. Black Jesus. We don't normally talk about politics here, only because it's very debatable. And I just don't care to. Not really. Because I think so much more to talk about. We already came back. Oh, okay, you're already back. Okay. So is she going back to Georgia? Or is she staying with you? Or y'all are back right now and then she's going to go back to Georgia? What y'all decide? So Delilah, Gavin and his girlfriend Rain met on our live stream, like back in, oh God, maybe March, I think, something like that. And as soon as she seen him in the chat, she was like, let me, what's your, she took him offline real quick, okay? She, she was like, that's the one I want. And she took him real quick. And then they dropped off for a second. And they've been going ever since. And so he just came back and he just took her on a really nice, well, it was his birthday, but he took her on a really nice trip. So they are our true love first couple in the chat to have found love through the chat. All right, Black Jesus. God bless. Hello, beautiful. How are you? I'm doing today. Hello, Andal. Or Andil. Yeah, first video calls. Oh, okay, first day video. Okay, gotcha. Hello, 313. God bless you too. Hey, Major. It feels good on this one, on this side, because it's not as, it's a lot of trees, so that's good. The other side is straight sun, though. Asia, what do we want to do? Do we want to walk back that way or walk this way? I think we're gonna keep the shade today, because that's not another. You know, in Florida's humidity is a little different. You love walking too? Yeah. So usually I do awareness walks where I walk and see what new things that come up for me that didn't come up for me before. And so this particular time around, I am in Florida, which is nice, but I don't know that I'll see the same things. One, because it's busy, and it's more commercial, you know. A walk at night usually is really So last night, me, my sister, and my mom, we walked in the rain. That was nice. It was raining, but it poured at first, and then we waited till it subsided a little bit, and then so it was more like maybe like a heavier drizzle. I've seen so many lizards since I've been here, but I love lizards. And so it's been so that was nice. So it was cooler than normal. That was like the perfect time to walk, actually. Oh, I'm gonna walk this way, and then we'll come back around. Did you move to Florida? I used to live here, actually. I'm visiting family, Gavin. I like to say, somebody said, you homeless? I was like, kinda. Kinda. Because I moved out of my house in January, so we've been, like, jumping along. Once I haven't found any place that I, like, really want to stay. I feel like I want to travel for the entire year, and then maybe next year I'll figure out something. But right now, I'm just enjoying the flexibility and the freedom. I will be getting more Airbnbs and stuff once we get a little situated. But yeah. Hello, Lou. Hey, Rob. What'd you say, Rob? Let me see. I found out why it's so hard for her to focus on her job. She has so much spare time. She could be on her phone. Oh, that's what it is. She got too much time. Hello, Lou. Hey, Rob. So maybe she needs to do like a little side hustle, something. If she wants to go back to school or something. You said she got too much idle time. Too bad she can't sleep. Sleep is great, by the way. It's misunderstood, I think. People don't be liking to sleep, but sleep is the best thing for you. I want to travel some more too. It's only been 1 week. I'm ready to get back out there. Right? It's just different. Let me touch, me and my trees. Okay. It's so pretty. Hello, Not Bob. Inspired by insomnia. Is that a fetish of yours? People have some very interesting fetishes. Not knocking them. If I get paid to fart, that's great money right there. Cause I just eat a lot of dairy then. Okay, let me read this. Hey Martina, how are you? You wouldn't hear it outside anyway. Inspired by insomnia. Insomnia sound like you need a nap. Hello, Southern bad boy. I'm good, and you? Oh, I'm good, Martina. Thank you for asking. I am in Florida. I am hugging and touching trees. Palm trees are my go-to thing. Yeah, not the dairy. It do be, right? Because I feel like most people are lactose intolerant. And I do know the ones that make me the most congested is usually the creamy ones. So anything that has sour cream, cream cheese are usually the major culprits for me. And of course, ice cream. Cream sounds like scream. It also sounds like as delicious as it is, you're going to be screaming later. Huh? Yeah. Does that sound about right? You're going to be screaming when you're on that toilet. Oh! Or when you get all them cramps. Like my dad gets really bad cramps, he says. I don't know what that means, but dairy does different things to different people. That's a fun walks in Florida. Sound cool. Yeah. And then I forget. Let me get underneath the tree. I forget that these iPhones be so sensitive. You can't be in like a lot of heat because then the phone overheats. So I'm screaming. It's the truth though, right? Ice cream sound like ice cream. So every time you eat something like that, your body be screaming. Ah! Got my good old water here so that we stay hydrated. Walking near these little baby lakes, but they're really pretty. There's one on that side, but they don't have a sidewalk over there. So, thank you, Martina. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every day or every evening, not normally during the day as much, but we go live in the evenings around 10:30. We are currently on the Eastern time zone. So normally around 10:30, 11 o'clock is when we hop on. We stay on till about 1 or 2-ish. We talk about our day. Mainly we talk about personal development and relationships is our top two topics of the day. Last night we talked about crying actually. And I asked people how often do they cry. And it was very interesting because I had the highest number that cried. They said it was yesterday. The actual day was the most out of 124 people who answered that question. 32% had cried that exact day. So I just thought that was fascinating. And then I want to say like 31% said they had cried within this month. So we are 14 days, I think 15 days in now. And so at least most of them had cried sometime within this month. And then I think maybe only 6% said they couldn't remember when the last time they cried. And then I think one was like last year, and that was like 20%. So I thought that was fascinating that the highest number was actually that day. So it was a good time to talk and reflect, and I told them that, not that we talked about feelings per se, but we more so talked about how good it is when you do cry and release those emotions because it is so good for your body. We talked about when you cry, you release your tear ducts, and so now you're cleansing out those blocked tear ducts, so you're not getting all those allergies within your eyes, right? You're not getting pink eye and all that stuff because you are releasing those things. You're not getting styes all around your eye because those are just bacteria. So by crying, you're releasing all of that. You're also releasing your nasal cavity, because usually you snot and you like, I'm so extra, right? Right? So you release all of that. Then when you cry, it's like the same as laughing. You're using your core muscles here, and you're right. You're releasing your lymphatic drainage system, which sits right up underneath your clavicle. So every time you're releasing all of this because it usually gets caught up in there, and we normally don't do a lot of this unless we're laughing or we're crying. So then you get to release that. You tighten your core, so now you're working your core muscles are engaged. And then after all of that, you have the best sleep ever. So I always encourage crying. I don't do a lot of it. I would like to do more of it. My feelings are, like I think Martine said, feelings are complicated. Yes, so feelings are complicated. However, if you can find time to cry and kind of move the energy around in your body, you do experience some good growth. And also, if you are ever feeling stuck, that may be a good way to release your stuck feeling and get you to the next level is by crying, because from your tears to God's ears. And so that gives you that. A lot of times when we have something in the mental space, in order to release it, we have to release it in the physical space as well. Whether it's crying, whether it's releasing of cleaning our space, decluttering, moving furniture, whether it's getting rid of something that meant so much to us because the person is tied to that thing. So by releasing those things, you can bring in new energy and new warmth. All right, let's read this chat. Hello, Sunil. Hey, Yolanda. Good morning. Way, Martina, way. To be honest, I don't think I cried since childhood. Well, I'm only 22. 10 years. Yes, Gavin. Oh, Gavin, you knew. You due for a good old cry. And it's not that, and I also said that last night. I was like, it's not because it's like, oh, you men can't cry. No, everybody needs to cry. It's such a good release for your body. It's so good. Even if you watch a movie, watch one of them, who knows, whatever movie, I'm sure any hood movie, or certain songs, like certain gospel songs make me cry. Like I was telling him last night, His Eyes on the Sparrow, that's a good one for me. There are certain movies that you watch, music, yeah. Right? Thinking about loved ones and stuff, like if you just need that good release. Because I do think when you are ever in a space of like in between, and you're like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to move forward past this thing. I do think anything in the mental has to be completed in the physical in order for you to move through it, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So you have both. Right? So if anything in your spiritual, are you stuck? You got to release it somewhere in your physical to keep it moving, so you can move on to the next thing. I used to cry a lot, but I'm doing much better. Crying is okay. Crying is okay. I used to be like, no, you can't cry. But here's the thing. I find now that when I don't cry, I will cry, or I will get emotional at really weird times. Like we could be talking about how my day was, and then something crazy happens, and then I get emotional. And it wasn't about, the story itself shouldn't have even been emotional. But because they're stored for so long, they just come out when they come out now, Like I was talking to somebody one time, and I was like, you really changed my life. And this was like a conference. And he just looked at me so dumbfounded, like, I don't even know why she's doing all that. But it was like, hey, it came out when it came out. So either you are mindful of it and allow it to come out, or it's just going to come out when it rears its head, you know. Awesome vibes. Thank you, Yolanda. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, that's so cool. Laughing is good for the soul. Yes, it's the same. Your body does the exact same thing for crying as it does for laughing. So generally, most people would like to cry, except for the. I mean, because even when you laugh, sometimes when you laugh really, really hard, you are convulsing these muscles here. You are still sometimes doing your shoulders like this, right? You are still, sometimes you laugh so hard you cry, right? So they are the same. They are the same emotions, or the same physical things happen in your body as well. Yes. And releasing your lymphatic drainage. Yes. Rain cried on the trip. She told me that she thought I might be talking to other girls, and of course, she's happy. Rain is in her feelings. That's jealousy. We'll have to talk to Rain about that. Yeah, we gotta talk to Rain about that. Cause she already has access to you, so she doesn't need to be jealous of anybody else. Hey Zara, I like to cry, but at home, I feel you on that. I get you. I mean, it don't have to be a public thing. I definitely know everyone to be public, but you know, it happens when it happens. But crying releases toxins. Yes, Yolanda, thank you for that. Yes, I knew it was something else I was forgetting, right? Yes, absolutely. Crying releases toxins. Absolutely. I agree. 1,000%. I just feel sort of hurt myself. That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. I tell everybody at the end of every live stream to make sure, I said, your homework is to look in the mirror. And this is, Gavin, I promise you if you do this, you might cry. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you, for 1 minute. I want you just to look at yourself eye to eye. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you, for 1 minute. You would be shocked to see what happens and how you feel. Because most people have never done it. And they'll say, well, I don't have a mirror. Well, that's one thing too, right? Because why don't you have a mirror? But anyway, even if you didn't have a mirror, take your phone, reverse the camera, look at yourself, and do it on your phone. I love you, for 1 minute. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And see what happens. Okay. Crying is very comforting. Yeah. Because nobody has a blueprint onto how all this works, but we all decided to come here for the experience. And we did not know that the experience was going to be this hard. But it's through the process that you find yourself, right? Yeah. It's getting a little hot. I feel like I want to go to the corner, but I also don't want y'all to overheat. So I'm going to turn around and get back to the shade. All right. Let's see, yeah. I'll keep her up tonight so we can get in on your live. Yay! Roshan, how you doing? Hey, Roshan. Hey, Sam. Your energy makes me feel happy. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Martina. If you could magically learn a language, which one would that be? Great question. So I think for me, it would probably be Swahili. Or, yeah. Because I took a little bit of French when I was in high school. And I think once I get back there, I can probably pick that up pretty quickly. And I think it's kind of close to Swahili as well. And I think when I went to Kenya last year, I just was a little out of place because everybody else knew English and I didn't know Spanish. And I went with people who could speak. Most of the people I went with actually spoke Mandarin. So they were Asian and they spoke Mandarin. And so everybody, English was their second language. It was my first language, but I couldn't talk to them like they could talk to me. And so I was like, oh, I don't like that. Because we're spoiled over here. We're definitely spoiled. And we'll go other places like, can't you speak English? I know, why don't you want to learn my language, my culture? You know? Okay, so you understand. Yes, Martina. So yeah. I know a teeny bit of Spanish. Like I know a little bit more French. But in Florida, there's more Spanish. I'm trying to learn Korean. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Korean sounds a little more difficult. Hi, Michael. Thank you. I have Bantu knots under here. So I don't know if you can see them. My hair looks like little nubs. But when I take it down, it's really curly and it's cute. Goodness, okay. Let's hide here for a little second. You seem like a very precious lady. Thank you so much, Michael. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, hello. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome to our live stream. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening, so not normally during the day as much, unless I am doing my walks. I call these awareness walks. So we walk and see what new things pop up for us. I saw a lot of lizards today, but I didn't see anything. And maybe like one little purple flower, but I didn't. Oh, look at the duckies. Maybe I'll walk over there so y'all can see the ducks. But we go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time, and we talk mainly about personal development and relationships are our top two biggest categories. Look at the duck. Hold on. You better keep walking. I promise you, ducks do not care. And where y'all people at? Look. Okay, there we go. Somebody was calling me, so I think we froze for a little bit. I don't know. Did you see the duck? Because they're so cute. Hold on, let's see if we can cross. Now, granted, as cute as they are, they poops. And you know, we talk about poop a lot on this channel too, so don't be offended. We talk about anything bodily from a cleaner perspective. So look at the duckies. Hold on. These are big ducks. Oh, she got babies over there. Hello, hello. And so when you see ducks, normally they be like, are you feeding them? Like, what are you doing? Let's see. Let me show you. The little duckies. I guess the mama was checking on her babies. What do you use on your skin in the sun? Actually, nothing. I don't do any of that because what I noticed was when I would use stuff, I would break out. Like SPF breaks me out really bad. So I stopped using stuff like that. And so what I also feel like is the more I get more in tune with nature and sun, the more I realize that I just don't need any of that. Say hello. You get the babies. She's walking right up to me. Mama, I don't got no food for you, boo-boo. Can we see your babies? Can we say hello? Hello, babies. Hi. Look at you. What you doing today? Hello, hello. Did y'all have anything in the water to eat today? No? Oh, they're so precious. They're so precious. Hello, hello. I don't have anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to feed y'all or not. I'll see. I'll find out, okay? It was nice meeting you. Oh goodness. Okay. They got these ginormous. That's a big behind. Look at these ants. This is why I don't be hugging trees like that. Like I love me some trees, but did you see the size of that ant? I can already tell. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. You love the Dougies, aren't they cute? Look, they want to walk across the street. Oh, I can help you cross the street. Hold up. You want to walk now? How you want to do it? I think she want to cross the street. Maybe that's why she did that. You can't walk right now. Hold on. You want to cross the street? Not me talking like they can hear me, right? But you want to crazy? You need me to stop traffic for you? You want to cross the street? Is that what you want to do? Because she was the one in the street and then walk back. But there's, oh, you want to be over on that pond right there? I want a tough rough time right now. And I got depressed for a while, but I'm going to improve so much. Martina, have you ever listened to Abraham Hicks? Abraham Hicks is a good one to listen to. Do you want to cross the street? Oh, it's 2 of them. It was like, oh, it's 3 of them. Okay. So it might have been the other one that I saw. All right. I think they're probably tired of this side and they want to go to the lake on that side, but the way they drive during the day, I don't know. And my mom it's a good idea. Sometimes they're still just going to disappear. Well, we are saving space for you, Martina. Yes, come and join us. We've all been in a situation where things didn't feel like how we thought they would feel. Things didn't look like how we thought they would look. And so definitely offer space for you for that. You coming? You gonna walk with me? You're gonna walk with me across the street. We're gonna walk together. Come on. No? Oh, you gotta wait now. Hold on. It's so cute. Yeah. Thank you, Shadow. All right, bye-bye. Oh, they're so bright. But if they all walk together, I think they'll be okay. Oh, I think they're gonna stay over there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Sandy was chopping. Hello, Levi. Thank you, Shadow. Hello, Roshan. You are so welcome, Martina. I'm starting school on Tuesday, and I'm sort of nervous. Ninth grade. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. So here's the thing about school. School is only what you perceive it to be. I don't want you to ever stress about high school being the youngest, being the newest. Go and find out where all of your classes are. We had this conversation for one of our other family members on the channel. He was going similar to you. I think it was either 9th or 10th grade he was going into, and we told him to just go see where all your classes are and everything. Make friends, and also find something of interest, right? Like get into a sport or something. Because once you get into a sport, you can easily make friends. And then that way you have groups of people that you can always hang with, right? So find something that you like, whether it's sports or maybe drama class, arts, you know. I think you might be too young for yearbook. Yearbook was, I didn't do yearbook, but I did prom committee, but it's too early for you at that point in ninth grade. But yeah, find something that you're interested in and make it a point to make friends. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. But you got this, Martina. You got this, girl. You girl. No, Tom. Tom, that's number 2, honey. Do you have any tips on not being overwhelmed when being at school? I always try to do so many things, but in the end, never do enough. I'm glad you said that. Trying everything will only have you dropping all of your plates. So even when you get older, when you try to do all these different things at one time, you will end up dropping plates because you're going to get overwhelmed. So what you just said created the overwhelm, right? You got overwhelmed because you tried too many things and you got overwhelmed. So don't do that. Instead, focus on the things that you enjoy. What are the things that you enjoy? Give me 3 things that you like to do. And then maybe try 1 or 2 of those and see if you like it. Also feel like when you try something, are you nervous? Or is it like your ego that's getting in the way of the thing that you really want to do? And so you put it on the back burner. Don't worry about what anybody says. Like I, for a long time, stopped singing because somebody said they didn't like it. It was like, keep your day job. And I was like, And then after I stopped singing, I stopped doing all kinds of stuff. And then it's over like the last couple of years, I was like, I need to get back out there. I need to start doing more stuff. And so that's why I sang earlier on the live, because it just like low-key terrifies me sometimes. But I know it's necessary, so I do it. And I like it, and I enjoy it. So don't let anybody keep you from your joy, okay? Don't worry what they say. Everybody's awful first before they become great. Just remember that. Nobody's perfect at the thing that you want to be perfect at because we haven't done it enough. It takes time. I'm at day 79 of handstands. I might be at day 80. I've been doing handstands for what? Almost 3 months. So yeah. We have to start off being terrible first before we become great, okay? Thank you, Yolanda. You have a wonderful weekend as well. Hi, Richard. I just try to be perfect, but then I get overwhelmed. Then I try to be softer on myself. Yes, don't give so much pressure on yourself. And then don't forget to do that mirror thing. For 1 minute a day, tell yourself you love yourself in the mirror for 1 minute a day and see how it feels weird, but it's very relaxing for you. It's going to be better for you. And it helps you give you more confidence because you need to start seeing yourself in that light, okay? Good advice. I'm actually going to try tennis. Ooh, tennis, reading, dance, fun. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, Martina. Everybody's awful before they become great. Yep, yep, yep. That's it. That's it. Yeah. The mirror thing is so powerful. So powerful. Because I did it and I was like, ooh. I'm like, Aysia, we done did a lot of healing. We've been on this healing journey for years and I still get choked up. So it is a daily thing. It is not if you ever feel like you are, that the work is done, then you would probably no longer be here. Because the work will always need to be done. Always, always, always. It's not a one and done. Not the way this world works. It is a continuous balance, right? Just like we stand on our feet and we balance our feet, we always are balancing. Even though you feel like you're not moving any muscles in your body, every time you walk, you are balancing. And so life is the same way. You are always going to have to balance your life. And healing is no different. It's always going to be a balance of energy. How am I feeling? How am I moving? What am I telling myself? What am I doing? Am I distracted? Am I leaning into my likes and desires, or am I just doing what everybody else wants and not what I want? Who am I? Who am I here for? And what is my mission in life? What is it that I want to do? Why am I here? Exploring those questions and seeking those answers. Reading, I always encourage everybody to read because the stuff that is in the books is powerful. And if you don't read, if you don't do research, you will never find it. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I love you all so, so much. As always, let me go ahead and get off here because I got some work to do. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep smiling. Keep shining. You got this. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. My name is Aysia Smiles. As always, you got this. I want you to know you got this. You got this. You got this. Okay? As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. Tell yourself I love you in the mirror for at least 1 minute every day. If you don't have a mirror, use the reverse icon on your camera, so on your camera phone, and tell yourself I love you, and it will change your life. You need to be able to see yourself so that you can tell yourself you're doing a great job. All right, I love you. See you later.